Right, so we are...
This is Coal District Dispatch to the recrew. Once you got your train started, proceed at track speed to Meadow and wait there for further instructions. Your train designation is LV426. Dispatch out.
Cool. Good to see someone using the audio playback features. So I'm waiting for the loco to start. You need 20 seconds after it's finished revving up. This scenario is Black Gold Part 1. And we're on the U30 dash. Oh no, we've said we're doing that. Oh, what route is it? It's in its Coal District. Right. Good, we've given it a chance to warm up. Power up. Just put it in high idle while we wait for the brakes to come off. Got 3 at the front, got nothing at the back. Brakes aren't off yet. They're coming off. Just leave it in high idle until such time as the brakes are off. This loco sounds dirty. This loco sounds completely addict. Let's put the number board on and make sure we've got lights on. Might as well put the panel lights on for the effect. Oh, we're rolling. Let's go run 1, go run 2 then. Got yellow, red. Yep. Yeah, it's got panel lights. This one here, Steve, is the instrument lights. Oh yes, there are 2 locos in the middle. Yes, so there are. Given the yellow, I'm going to drop the power a bit, not go too fast. WUT, I'm going to be doing American Truck Sim after we finish with trains. Oh, I didn't do the horn, did I, as we started off? Never mind. Just drop the power off. We passed a yellow, so I'm not going to run too much. Acme Chief, no, I'm going to do trucks tonight, and I'm going to do a weekend stream, Saturday and possibly even Sunday. Do you have any schedule set for YouTube videos? Only just, I upload 2 to 3 per day during the week from the stream, so that all this week's have gone up. I think I put 14 videos up this week, so I might, if I can get another Transport Fever order something done just as a video, then I might get that up this weekend. Just put it on run 1 and keep the speed up. Right, so we're stopping at Meadow Main 2. Franz Gelder, why are we not going full throttle? Because we passed a yellow signal. So there's no way I'm going to put this thing on full throttle. No way, because we'll never get it stopped. This has got much more realistic braking. What we're doing for the weekend shall be, I think, Transport Fever, do some train sim. I might get Cameron to do a takeover if he's interested. It's Saturday mid-morning for you, is that energy? Wow. Let's get the auto brake applied. So that's slowing down pretty well. Let's release that. Yeah, I might do some farming sim. We'll see how the time goes. Have you got 17, John? Cameron plays Hearty. Awesome. Will Cameron demand a fee? Well, probably. Am I going to do a 6,000 followers on the weekend? I'm not sure what I would do, to be honest, for 6,000 followers. I was going to do a video sort of doing a behind the scenes and show the stream and so forth. But that's not really a Twitch stream. That's more of a YouTube video for the viewers of the Twitch stream. Reds. Just got no rush. I'm just going to roll up to the light. Looks like we need to give it a bit of juice. Don't do it. Oh, I do hate that. I failed the stop instruction because of I didn't intend to stop. Never mind. Oh, this is move 'em on, move 'em in. It's move 'em in. See this one. So it's called Black Gold Part 1.1. Move 'em in, Meadow to Gate, and then Part 2 is Load 'em Up, which is Gate onwards. We'll clear the rear points. Oh yeah. A long way. Two in the middle. Here comes the other train. Yeah, it is a bit dark. I noticed that as well. In fact, on my machine at work, I have to turn all the brightnesses up to be able to use the loco. What time is the weekend stream starting? Just call it 2 o'clock. I hadn't really thought about it, but 2 o'clock seems like a reasonable place to start. That means I can have a lie-in. Hey there, Francois. Have we got a green light? Yep, I like green lights and I cannot lie. Again, idle 0.5 while we wait for the brakes to come off. Waiting for the brake pressures to come up before we can... No, I'm not doing full throttle. I'm just doing enough to keep all the system... Just in high idle, it just tenses up all of the mechanism. Alright, brake cylinder's coming off now. How has tonight been, other than a bit of a troll in the first scenario, but That was fine. It was a good scenario in the end. There we go. Put it in run 2, get it moving. Matt couldn't start the 40. Well, that, and as someone said, you can't use the 40 if it's not the first thing you use. Qwerty Afro, thank you for the host, and welcome to Qwerty Afro's viewers. .25 limit, let's let it run up to 25. Was a bus based on a Leyland bus. The bus in Forest Rail was a Toyota, and the Pacer's based on the Leylands. It was made by Leyland. Yes, there is a handbrake outside on the front, isn't there? With one of the other camera views, you can get to the handbrake. Oh, maybe it's not on this one. Sometimes there's a handbrake up there. Let's put the dynamic brakes on a little bit. Handbrake. Oh, there it is. There, look. There's a handbrake. Dirty locos are working locos. Absolutely. So you've got your ammeter here showing negative at the moment because we're on dynamics. This is your main res on the red one, it's 140, so it's fully charged. Then you've got the equalising res at 90 psi, and the brake pressure at 90 psi, and brake cylinders at 0 on the last gauge. Sometimes in more modern locos, these two gauges are put the same, and they look like this. They're white and red on the same thing, but this one's got them split out. Disable the dynamics for a minute. Put it in run 1.5. See, you got the half steps in there. Welcome back, 4072. So heading for gate main 1, which is in 12 miles. Oh, the DTG version of Pace was by Walter Alexander. Ah, gotcha. Okay, sorry, Kevin. The original Pace that was by it. Is this like a rail driver? I don't know. I'm not brave enough to try it on the stream. I'll try it over the weekend. Given that it's given its complexities, I'm not convinced, but we'll see. It almost certainly needs notches set up. Keep it rolling. JJ's Movie Hole says, yes, it does work with the rail drive. Well, there you go, folks. Of course, Kevin, because don't Leyland make the chassis and someone else makes the body? Is that how it works? There's that big bridge. I do like that big bridge. Can I full power it at some point for the sounds? I don't know if I can on this route, but because we're already doing the speed limit. What part of it? We're on the other side, if I remember rightly. So we're coming round on the other side, crossing over, and then going all the way back down the other side. We'll be over there in a minute. Green light. Shut this down as well. What's the green? Can you show how to drive the ES44AC? What is it you're having a problem with on that one? That's quite an easy one to drive. Still got green. Okay, so I'm going to put some power back on again and get sped up. How does the Google Maps API thing work? Most of the magic is done in third-party component that I downloaded. I just give it I get the Latin long of the train from the game, and then pass the Latin long into the component, and it does the rest for me. How am I doing the camera leaning like this? I'm just using Track IR. Same thing that lets me do this, but you can lean as well. pulling all the weight, but we're only just starting to go up a hill now. Most of this journey we've been on the level. Yes, Daniel, we were going to run ATS after this. If you haven't seen it yet, folks, there's a new Dev Diary video for Train Sim World. Go over to train-simulator.com and get your fill of the latest information. The video is awesome. It's got some of my new favourite footage ever from any train simulator. Of course, I'm slightly biased, but still. Wouldn't say if it wasn't true. Yeah, I don't know why the road's glitching over there. Otherwise than that, it's alright. Because my program you can't download, I can't distribute it. But there is another one that somebody else has written, which you can get if someone types follow maps into the chat. Does a very similar job to mine, not quite the same, but similar. What I think of Transport Fever? I'm really enjoying it. Is it better than Transport Tycoon and Locomotion? Can't remember. It's been that long since I played them. I don't know. I'd say it's better than Locomotion, but it's better than Transport Tycoon. I think Transport Tycoon has got legendary status, and there's so much variety of trains in it that you know, it's difficult to compete. Why can't I distribute it? Because I work for Dovetail Games. It's a standard software company thing. That software that I write is Dovetail's, not mine. So we're green still. We'll get a reduction in speed shortly as we get the crossover. TS Connect is what's doing my Google Maps thing, Daniel. And the backgrounds here, all of the stuff I'm doing like that is all done with TS Connect. Oh, the camera leaping, because if you go to naturalpoint.com or just Google for track IR, yeah, you'll find it. It's a piece of hardware that you need. Crafty, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Lee, thank you for the host, much appreciated. Welcome to Lee's viewers. MC Bone, thank you for the follow, much subscription. Oh, thank you very much, MC Bone, for your support. Really awesome, thank you. If you are looking for access to Discord, give me a shout and I will poke it to update it so it gets your details. Close-up views of the loco outside. It's kind of difficult with the via Lexington, thank you for your subscription. Really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Let's go back outside again. I'm just trying to keep an eye on where we're going as well. I'm loving this oil stain down the side. Looking. I think we're coming up to the junction in a minute. Biggest giveaway, Oscar. That'll be the two 24-hour, the two 24-hour streams. got a yellow light, so I'm going to ease on the brakes. Another bridge over the river. It's more than slow enough. Okay, if you look at anyone who's recently subscribed, Discord has been updated now, so you should have access to it. Is there a horse-drawn scenario out there? No, no one's done that. There was for MSTS, I remember someone did a horse and carriage as a train, which was very funny. But no, no one's done that for train sim. Super horse. Did I drink my tea? I didn't. Not all of it. I drank most of it. Elnikar, yeah, it's another U-boat, so there is definitely a family similarity. The difference, of course, being that a U30C has C trucks, a U30B has B trucks, so 3 axles versus 2 axles. Mark MCFC Keohane. Apologies. Thank you very, very much for your support. Really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Folks, don't forget the 24-hour charity stream on November the 18th. It'll be a lot of fun. We've done 2 so far and they've been awesome. I don't have to get up in the morning, Ayrton, so as long as people are here to watch it, I don't mind running American Truck Sim. Got to run the Chicago scenario. The Chicago Cubs won the World Series, so we have to run some Chicago goodness. Metra said that they were going to run as many trains as they could in celebration of winning the... so they were going to run as many trains as they could today in celebration of winning the World Series, so I thought we'd help them out and run one more. Right, changing lines. It's a 10 limit from there on, so I'm actually going to leave the power as it is. Yeah, my wife said that it's only a year later than Back to the Future predicted, which is incredible. Still yellow, yeah. In this case, I think it's a speed limiting yellow rather than a block limiting one. And this is where we roll round the corner across the big bridge. Can we have Rocket League tomorrow as well? Maybe. We'll see how time goes tomorrow. We'll see what everyone wants to watch. Kind of want to do transport fever. Definitely want to do transport fever. I definitely want to do farming sim, and I definitely want to do train sim. So what I'll do is I'm going to do it in 2 streams. So I'm going to do sort of maybe 2 to 5 in the afternoon. Have some dinner. And then come back at maybe 8 o'clock and do a train sim live 8 o'clock. Yellow light again, so we're clear onto the bridge. Outside view as we cross, certainly so. It's reaching down. No! Oh, it's gone in as the wrong joystick. That won't work. Oh well. I'll find out if they want to go and watch the fireworks tomorrow. They have a mixed sort of view of fireworks. They don't really like the big bangs and explosions, and they also really enjoy the fireworks. So I'll ask them what they want to do. If they want to watch fireworks, then we might stream a bit later. It depends what time the fireworks display is as well. Can't see the signal, so it can't be that bad. Whoops, we're speeding. Yep, we've got yellow at the bottom. Moggy system. Easily confused. Thank you very much for the subscription. Really appreciate your support, John. No, I don't have a schedule for the 24-hour stream yet, Oscar. It'll be coming. I'll get there. Quite often that gets done the day before. Up to 10. We're stuck at 10 for a little while. We're still on the bridge, aren't we? Oh, not only are we still on the bridge, we haven't even. So we've got half of our trains still on the other side. That is a train, isn't it? That is a heck of a train. Pendennis Castle, the 24-hour stream starts at 1 PM on Friday the 18th of November, yes. Just going to refresh, what's it, thingamidoodag, Discord while we're waiting for this to get through. Alright, it's updated. If anybody who's just subscribed wants the Discord, it should work now. The other one you could look at, because is a thing called Face Track No IR. That just uses your normal webcam. It's not as good, but it is usable, and it's free. Street running hype. Going to stand in the book depository. Your fab just broke in half. No! That must be a fabulous. Sitting on my porch. A freight tram. Is that a fram? Chayek, new train. The U30C is awesome. I've done a video, if you're just joining, I just did one earlier on showing how to get the thing started up. Double checking. Yeah, we've got green, we're good to go. We'll just get 30 limit in a minute, we can actually get a boot on. Although this is good screenshot. This is good screenshot stuff. Put it up to run 1. We're going uphill now. Listen to that. Oh, wow.
Dispatch to train LV426. I've got a priority loaded coal train coming out of the mine right now, so I'm going to have to hold you on Main 1 at Arc, and I'll run the northbound Bayou at Gate. Dispatch out.
Fair enough. We're in a perfectly good shot, but that's fine. Not running the bell just because it will drive everyone potty. I haven't got... Oh, I might have a U30C actually. Let me have a look at the software. 1.5. I thought I could see one and then it all of a sudden jumped and I missed it. No, I clearly don't have a U30C, so in that case, that will do! We're still 10, the whole thing's got to be in before we can go. You'll always have a soft spot for coal country. Grandfather owned a mining company, so you grew up around the mines. Oh, very nice, Chayek. That's where working locos go to do their thing. Thank you, Ben. Right, shortly we're going to get the window for 30, and I'm going to open it up. Racetrack No AR is no longer free. Oh, that's sad. Try that, I've just pasted a link. Right, we're almost to where we can let it go. There we go. Notching up like crazy. Let's blow those traction motors sky high. Yeah, meters just going up and up and up and up and up. Some people really like Track IR, like I do, Daniel. Some people really don't. It doesn't surprise me to hear that you don't. Quickly run down. There's the mid power. Letting it run across the train because some people on YouTube asked me to let it sit and run the whole train. Lost my mouse. There it is. Alright, let's wind that up again. Chessie system is CSX 4072. Chessie and C-board. Chessie is the C, C-board is the S. An X, there's lots of rumours of what the X stands for. You were devastated today. You went into your local shop to find Iron Brew and only had the sugar-free one. I hope you registered your complaint. This pack does come with freight cars as well. Let me bring the manual up and I'll just have a look at... I'll remind myself what they are. So it comes with clean and weathered versions of the U30C. It comes with 100-ton C&O chassis system hopper, 100-ton hopper chassis system COW maintenance of way, 100-ton hopper chassis system B&O, 100-ton hopper chassis system Western Maryland, and Tuscan Red 100-ton hopper. So it's a bunch of hoppers. Essentially all these things, except so this is a Western Maryland, for example. Let's see what else we've got on here. There's a C&O, Chesapeake and Ohio. There's a B&O, Baltimore and Ohio. All companies within the group of Chessie. X stands for Express. Yeah, there's all sorts of things. I've heard all sorts of possible explanations for the X. The one that I heard was that they knew it was going to be C for Chessie, S for Seaboard, but then they knew they wanted it to be a 3-letter acronym, and so they just put an X there as a wild card, and it stuck because everyone actually liked CSX. Your mind keeps seeing Cheapskate when you saw a show Chesapeake, yeah. Why don't we have more grubby locos? Branding. It's no one likes to see their brands in a state, so it's very difficult. Some companies are more tolerant of it. Because DTG is partner with CSX, did you automatically have? You never have automatic permission. Whenever Dovetail want to do a loco, they have to sort of do the loco and then send it off to get it approved, to make sure that the company is happy with the way that the brand is being represented. But this isn't a DTG loco, but it is published through DTG. So DTG would have to have the license for it. 8.8 miles to Gate Main 1. Adelaide, can I honk the horn? There you go. Conrail, the track and trains were part of Norfolk Southern, the licence and brand is not. Conrail still exists as its own entity. It's a Class 3 railroad, and it operates out of a couple of places like Detroit, and so it needs separately licensing as a brand, which Dovetail doesn't have a licence for, not yet. Evening, Spitfire. Planning to buy it. Let me show you the bell. Oh, I sent you the plugin. Alright, let me have another look. Oh, I see what you mean. It's not a lot. Yeah, that looks like it's a face track. No AR is indeed no longer free. I've got no. There's no news been published about the NEC. No. Is it me, or are we going uphill and gaining speed? Come on, Dynamics, kick it, thank you. So how does DTG get the license from a loco made by a third-party dev? It's the same process, to be honest. It doesn't matter actually who makes the loco. Dovetail goes to get the license from people, from the owner of the license. I think it might work out right. Never mind. Hey, welcome back to Canada Pika. Alright, we've got a 30 limit coming up, so I'm going to wind up the dynamics a bit more and get the train slowed down. How do you get the license with Chessie? You talk to CSX. All of the CSX historic brands you get through CSX. Same with Norfolk Southern, but Conrail isn't one of them. Slow down, bring the dynamic brakes back a bit. That's it, good for 30. FTW158. No, I've not heard anything about that at all, Elton. I would send an email into the support. We'll go to the support Keiko and see if, and I'd contact Dovetail directly on that one. Put the power on. Let's get some. Slow down a bit too much there. What are dynamic brakes? Okay, if you put a battery onto a motor, the battery will turn. Okay, that's what's happening here. We've got a generator, which is the diesel engine, creating electric, which is then connected to the motors, which makes them go. If you connect a light bulb to a motor and do this with the motor and turn it, the light bulb will turn on because the motor turns into a generator. So what happens is, when I zero the throttle, I stop putting power into the traction motors. I switch the lever over here to turn it into a dynamic brake. And when I apply power, it then draws power by turning the motors into generators. And what that does is it creates a drag. Because I'm using the power to generate I'm creating power from the motors, it creates a drag. And the more I generate power from the motors, the slower they get. So effectively it creates a brake force. Now what do you do with all that power? Essentially, up the top, probably in the back here, or maybe at the front here, there are a big load of resistor banks. And if you apply power to resistors, they get hot. And that's why all the dynamic brake fans come in. Soldier K, TSW is looking epic. It is, isn't it? It's looking really good. The guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you. I'm such a drag, am I? Still got green. We are 4.6 miles away. Motors and generators are the same. Well, yeah, really. Traction motors get turned into generators. That's correct, David. Yeah, there's there's I think rheostatic are what goes to the resistors, and regenerative are what goes back up to the overhead wires. So Pendolino's got regenerative braking, which is amazing. When a Pendolino is slowing down, it's actually putting power back into the network for other trains to use. That's amazing. That's just very cool. 4.2 miles for Gate Main. Is there any requirement for the train to work? I'm not quite sure what you mean. No dynamics. Let's get the air on as well. That's it. Release the air now. Actually, they need the air. At this speed, the dynamics don't really work. Soldier K, it's a U30C. It's got 3 wheels. It's a C truck. U30B has came with Feather River. this 15 miles an hour limit. Dynamics depends on the loco, but normally above 10 miles an hour. This one seems to run out of effectiveness about 20. Because you're going so slow that you're not actually generating any power that is enough to create a resistive force. Or retarding force. Adilali, this isn't a 24-hour stream. 24-hour stream is November 18th. Well, I think of it, it's lovely actually. Having driven it a lot more now, I like it even better. The startup procedure is really good fun. And clicking all those views is just so incredibly soothing. How do I prep for 24 hours? No energy drinks at all. Energy drinks will give you another couple of hours of energy, and then you'll actually be fighting an even harder slump than you started out with. So for 24 hours, you definitely stay away from energy drinks. Stay away from sugar. So what I usually have is like all natural fruit bar type things, and use those to sort of keep the energy up. Regular drinks. You get more energy drinking out of just regular water, but that doesn't come with all of the downsides, other than needing. I get to a point in the stream where I spend every other scenario at the end of the scenario desperate for the loo, but that's fine. Energy drinks are really good for a short uptick, but then they come with a big payback. Soldier K, it's the same type of startup, but there's a lot more to it. Your glasses have become one with the tea? What, have they melted? Get a portable one put outside the garage door, yeah. It's not like I've got to go that far to get inside to use the toilet, to be honest. Two and a half miles now. Gate is the end of the scenario. Yeah, the worst time in the 24-hour stream is around 3 o'clock. Usually up until about 6 or 7. It's 4 hours, very, very hard work because you're fighting. It's the downtime that your body's desperate to sleep. we've got a bit of an uphill coming on here. I'm going to see what I can do for giveaways, Dan. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'll see what I can do, same as always. Limit, so just keep calm and drink tea. That's an awesome idea for a show. Keep calm and drive trains. See you later, 44353. Thanks for stopping in. Little speeding things constantly nipping away at my score. 1.9 miles to gate now. B. Harrison, for the 24-hour stream, I pretty much sit and do the whole thing. What I sometimes do is when it's on the changing route screen, I'll sort of stand up and have a stretch and so forth. And then around sort of 5 to 6 o'clock, the Minecraft crew come on. They do an hour's session while I go and have something to eat and also stretch around a little bit. And that works fine, to be honest. It works really well. Daniel, yeah, if you win something in the giveaway, you're more than welcome to do what you like with the key. We kind of ask that you don't sell it, but you're more than welcome to give it away. You can do t-shirt campaigns via Twitch. You want to send me a link to that once, why I wasn't aware of that. I was going to use Teespring. I think it's Teespring. Right, this is where we pull off. 1.4 miles, just the other end of this siding, and we'll be done. Except we're not pulling off. Gate main one, that's us. Teespring. I had Lally. No, we did a bunch of giveaways yesterday, so I haven't got any for today. Got something slightly more fast-paced coming up next. I'm going to help Metra run another service. Will there be a commemorative mug when the stream gets over 200 views? We had 230 on Wednesday. Was the peak. Just under a mile to go. We're nearly there, folks. Gav, I don't stream on a Thursday at the moment. Did I say I did it on Thursday? How long have I been doing TSL? We're about to hit second birthday. It's this month sometime. I can't remember what the date is. Can you remember what the date is, Francois? Or Moggy? For the birthday? Yeah, ironic if it was the 18th. Right, we got the destination coming up there. On the HUD, folks. Our end point is on the HUD. I know what the date is today, look. Scotsman says 25th or 26th, something like that. Okay. I can't remember what date it is, honestly, no idea. Can there be a commemorative DVD with all the fails over the past 2 years? I don't think there's enough space on a DVD. Might have to be a 4-pack. Busy wondering why I can't apply throttle, and it's because I'm chatting. I'm pressing A into the chat client. Or a Blu-ray, yeah. That's it, we're slowing down. This will do. Well clear of the rear of it. So we ended up with 710, so we're going to get a Bournes. Oh, I failed to complete. I missed something, did I? Oh, well. Oh no, that was that missed objective where I stopped and then rolled on a bit because I wasn't intending to stop. Oh well, never mind. Didn't get anything. Boo. Right. I need to pop to the loo and then we'll get on and do the last scenario. Back in a moment, folks.